But any of you seen me before? Yes? Show of hands. Anybody seen me before? It's completely fine if you haven't seen me because I only recently started doing comedy like 12 years back. I know. 12 years is a very long time to not be famous. People must be wondering why I'm not famous. I'll explain to you. The reason is because it is by choice. Yeah, by choice, I didn't want to be famous. See, sir, if you knew who I was and I came up on stage now, you would be nudging that guy sitting next to you. Like, hey, I know this guy. I've seen his things on YouTube. He's very funny. You have expectations. Now, when I came up here in front of you, you don't know who I am. All you have is hope. That I rescue your evening in some way. See, I can see the look in that guy's eyes. You see, the thing is, if I was doing this job in a corporate for 12 years, by now I would have got that 10 years of loyal service award. Which I really feel bad about because I really wanted a pen stand. That's the award they gave you. Thank you. Lovely. See, that person knows how to clap. You can try it. Yeah. But that's the good thing about doing this job, okay? And I started doing this right out of college. I did engineering for 4 years, which is a very long time to be in the first year. Yeah, but see, when you go to college, by the 4th year of college, you become very good friends with your classmates because you get to know each other for 4 years so closely. My classmates kept changing every year. So by the 4th year, my best friend was the professor. Only both of us were consistent. At lunch break, he's like, come Kritarth, today chai is on me. I'm like, bro. Let's go, prof. That's what life was. But it's nice being a lesser known comedian. Think about it. Works in any profession. Think about that one person in your office who works the hardest. What happens to that person? You might think promotion, appraisal, salary hikes. No. More work. They're like, who can do this presentation? It's time sensitive. We need the best outcome. Who can do it? Sir, Ramesh, sir. Ramesh is always in the office. Yeah, Ramesh, poor guy, man. He's working really hard. I just want to be consistently mediocre. Yeah, that's the secret to success, children, remember. People might tell you, hey, you need to be the best in your class. No, you just need to be good enough that they don't notice you. Fly under the radar, that's how it works. But it's nice, man. When I finished my 10-year anniversary of doing stand-up comedy, it was, I'll tell you when, it was at the COVID pandemic. Yeah, it was beautiful, where everybody around me was catching the virus. I was wishing that I was viral. Failing at both, It was great, but I had to do this job. Like, you guys did work from home during COVID, yes? Yeah, I had to do work from home. As a comedian. Which is not easy. Well, let's see, Zoom comedy is not as easy as you think it is. See, because over here, if you don't laugh, if I make fun of him, you will laugh. Right? Because human beings are shallow people. Right? But in a Zoom comedy, you don't have that luxury. In a Zoom comedy show, if you don't laugh, you switch off the mic and camera and leave. Which is too much power in the audience's hand. Right? This is supposed to be my show. But things can get a little difficult. I did this one Zoom comedy show, I remember. And good thing about Zoom, for me, the hardest thing about doing Zoom comedy was trying to find a place in my house to keep the laptop where there were no towels drying behind. Like, only during the pandemic, I realized, wow, this house is very dirty, yeah? Like, I was trying to position the laptop in a way where my poverty is behind me. But Zoom came up with a solution for that. It was called virtual backgrounds. I know. See, blurred background does not work for me. Because now it is just out of focus poverty. So virtual backgrounds worked, okay? But the problem with the virtual background, you know what the most popular virtual background on Zoom was? The San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. The problem was half the people I was doing shows to had that background and did not know what it was. Like, some of these people had no idea what they have put. It was the default background, right? That's how less effort they have put in their life. Where they just went for apply background. I remember this one person I was at in a show, and out of curiosity, I asked, sir, do you know what that bridge is behind you? And he did this. It's lovely. I'm glad the pandemic is over because now I can be mediocre outside in front of an audience. That is the dream, right? That is the dream. But I'm telling you, it is very difficult being a work from home comedian. And people always feel jealous of me for some reason. Like my friends who have 9-to-5 jobs are afraid and worried that I don't have a 9-to-5 job. But my 9-to-5 job is waiting for you to finish your 9-to-5 job. And then come out and watch me do my 5-to-9 job. Which is, see, this is good because in the day I have a lot of free time. Somebody told me this, they're like, Kritarth, you have so much free time. Remember, time is money. And I can tell you, hey man, for somebody who has a lot of free time, that's not true. That's why it's called free time. That's so funny because people always tell me this. They're like, Kritarth, if you do something long enough, you become very good at it. And I have been doing nothing for the last 10 years. And I think I might be really good at doing nothing. But nothing also does not pay. It's difficult, I'll tell you. Like I can end up sometimes becoming the most lazy person ever. Like the most lazy person ever. Like, like sometimes you feel sleepy in the day and you yawn. And one day I was yawning. And you have to be really jobless if you remember one yawn from back in the days. And I was yawning. And halfway into this yawn, I could feel another yawn. Like generating in my body. I'm like, really, Kritarth, you need to get a job. This is not working out. But the good thing about being a freelance stand-up comedian / writer is that I am my own boss, right? That's what people aspire to do, don't you? Right? You want to be your own boss. And I'm a great boss, okay? I'm a great boss. I set myself deadlines, I set targets for the month. I set up a timeline of my work. I do all of the things like a great boss. The problem is I'm a terrible employee. I don't want to listen to that idiot. He's like, make a reel today. I'm like, no, today's Sunday. He's like, but you don't work on Monday. It's very difficult. And I am such a bad employee that as being my own boss, I have not gifted myself a pen stand.